I started reading Japanese in a week and you can do it too.
It's not as crazy as it seems. We just need to get started.
And I bet you're wondering, Ash, is it really possible? Can I read Japanese in a week? Yes. The best thing about learning languages is that you fake it until you make it. So you can do it because you've already done it. You just need to get started, but it's already done. You just need to begin now so you get there. Do you see what I mean?
Before you come to me with clickbait, there are 3 alphabets in Japanese. 2 of them we're going to get through in a week. How are we going to do that, you ask? I'm going to show you the materials and then I'm going to show you some apps that I've used and adored.
And just so you know, these are some tips that I've shared with residents that live here. Now, this may seem really out of the ballpark and like I'm throwing you in the deep end, but stay with me. You can find manga scanlations in Japanese online for free. I highly recommend reading manga to learn to read. Reading something that's slightly above your level, but it's still visually pleasing to look at, so it makes learning more enjoyable and less mind-numbingly black and white as using a textbook. The manga that I'm showing here is called Skip and Loafer, Shugo-chara, and an unknown third one which I'll be making sure to leave beneath. But I've never read it before, so if it turns out to be weird, I'm washing my hands. Gonna circle back, I do recommend reading manga. Then this is ChokoChoko. This is one that I personally used when I was a teenager, and it's now archived, which is why we're accessing through the Wayback Machine. However, you can read small stories depending on your Japanese learning level. So this is an example of a beginner story. Again, like the manga, there are loads of big words that you wouldn't understand, but there's something quite nice about being able to recognize Hiragana. This site is called HappyLilac, so don't forget to use Google Translate on this site because it's all in Japanese. However, you can find learning materials from nursery age all the way till middle school. This is something that I absolutely highly recommend. If you have a tablet or an iPad, this is all the better for you, but if not, you can absolutely print off these worksheets and do drills with them. One thing that I absolutely love is that they have baby materials, so it teaches you the stroke order, which means you're more likely to learn, aren't you? This is all about getting things, right in your mind. There's a plethora of things available on HappyLilac. I only wanted to show you the beginning bits because right now we're focused on getting the characters and making sure we can recognize them. I also would recommend writing things down physically on paper. A bad example, because this is me learning words, you guys would just be writing down the same letters over and over again. It's going to take time, however, you will find that it will just be absorbed in your head and you'll start being able to sound out these words. Now, I have had my PSVita since I was in school and I have a bunch of Japanese games on there. You can download these online, by the way. You can download all of these things online for free. They may not be legal, but they absolutely are available online. I will not know the words to everything. Other times it's like you're following a visual novel. I love this so much. Last but not least, here are the apps that I use. Of course, GoodNotes is the go-to app for me when using the iPad. And what I love the most about this new update is that they have a gajillion new features. They have the washi tape feature that you could use for flashcards. I'm doing drills over and over again where I'm writing down new things. You guys would be doing the exact same thing over and over again, just getting comfortable with writing the shapes of the characters. One good thing to do as you're learning, especially when writing in Katakana, is when you're writing things down, you're making notes, making memos, try to write in the language that you are native in. This is a great exercise because it's allowing your brain to fire up and you're trying to make those connections where you're looking at characters where you've learned the reading, you're attempting to assign it to words. Now, it's a micro step, but it's in the right direction, and that's why I love this so much. Next, we have Manabi Reader. This app is free and it's lovely and it's really, really beginner friendly and it's very easy on the eyes. The reason why I'm recommending this one as opposed to any of the other reading ones that I've mentioned today is it has a listening segment. You can look at the words and then you can listen to it being read back out to you. That, and also it has pictures, and also it's quite aesthetically pleasing. I would be upset if I didn't mention it. And just like that, you really can get through Japanese in a week. Of course, if you really want to grind and do drills back to back, you can do it in about 5 days, and eventually you'll find yourself waking up and things clicking. The best thing about putting in the time to get this done in a week is that it gives you the momentum to want to go on to learn harder things and really dive into learning Japanese. And you never know, it'll be handy once you're over here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found it really helpful. If you need me to explain anything or make another video on other things that I use to help me learn Japanese, then definitely let me know and I'll do that. So yeah, bye! So cute. So cute.